Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Seacons Kraken coming with you with another toy review video. Now, this video is going to be focusing on the Transformers Takara Tomy Generation Selects series for King Poseidon. And I've been seeing video reviews, images and such, and man, I am really impressed with this set. I haven't gotten one yet. I'm just now barely getting back on my feet financially, so we'll see what happens. Now, this particular series of figures was basically provided for me, by Snoop from our group, from our local group here called Cybertron's Elite. So, Snoop, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it, man. So I'm grateful that he has the set, and he was gracious enough to allow me to go ahead and do the review. So I'm gonna try my best to do him proud here. So what we see here in front of us is just your basic black and white box, with just the main lettering, Transformer Select, GS-02. The basic, black logo, Takara Tomy, and the bottom corner, Hasbro ages 8 and up. So, it's, nothing, spectacular or, eye-catching or awe-inspiring. It's just your basic box. So, what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and open up this box here. So, we're going to go ahead and open that up here, off to the side. And we're going to open that up. Ta-da! And right now, we are now going to, so basically, GS-02 is basically Kraken, one of the Seacons here. So as you can tell, it's still a basic black and white box. You do have the CAD rendering of both the robot as well as his alternate beast form here. On the side, you can tell it's going to be a cardboard box, and you have just a dark gray Decepticon logo over a black background. And of course, you have your cautions and warnings and a lot of legalese, but it's all in Japanese, and unfortunately I am unable to read Japanese, so I cannot tell you what it says. But we got the little warning label that basically will say, "Do not swallow this. Do not eat anything that's in this box. It's a choking hazard for kids under a certain age." So I'm gonna go ahead and move on and take this slip cover out, and there we go. Now here we have your basic brown box with dark with black lettering and whatnot, with a big Decepticon symbol, and of course nothing on the back. And let me go ahead and get this out, or at least get the box open so you can see exactly what's on there. Alright, there he is, opened up, and you can see what he looks like inside. And you see Kraken in his I want to say his Stingray mode, I'm assuming. Looks pretty awesome looking, I have to say. Here you have some of his weapons. I guess this is his dorsal fin here. Some weapons that go on his side, another weapon that's here, and of course the main body here. His other wing is pretty much folded down. You only have so much space in these boxes. And is one of his combiner form, or I should say combiner attachments. And there we go. And there we go. And this is supposed to be his his right hand or his right fist, and as you can tell, each finger is articulated, but only at the main knuckle here. So each digit is not articulated. You can see the moldings on there. Try and focus that. There we go. And you can tell that the molding shows that they're kind of digited, but each digit is not articulated. So you can do so much with them, but I do like it. This is a much better look. Now, of course, it does have a little bit of a throwback to the Power Primes, which is where this is kind of pretty much, I want to say Gear 2, but there we go. Anyway, let's move this back over here. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and take them out of the box and really show them off. Alright, I'm back, and there he is. Kraken. Oh man. And yeah, he is a stingray of some kind. He is pretty awesome. I've got him pretty much on here with there we go. Sorry folks, it's a little squeaky. So I'm over here with with the figure, just trying to get everything situated here. There we go. And man, it's awesome looking. I like it really. I can't say anything bad about it. Of course, I've only just shown this off right now, and it's pretty awesome looking. Let me see if I can get some more light on. I did put his side weapons on him already. Of course, there's this little blaster here, and I got the lighting on. And let's see if we can try it. There we go, right there. A little bit better. You can tell that they really went out. They did put in a lot of good molded detail, for the accessories. You got his Fist of Fury, and man, that is awesome looking. I mean, see, this is what should have been done, at least with the hands. Very good articulation. I really wish though that they did go ahead and make all the fingers jointed. It would have given this figure a lot more presence. But all in all, it is awesome. And let's go ahead and take a look at the figure here. So, as you can tell, there is a lot of cool molded detail. His yellow beady eyes right there on the top of his head. His wings, his sea wings. I think that's what he was called in the G1 series, sea wing. In the back here, the little tail. On the sides, and of course he does have type of tail, but of course they can fold out like so it's like he's gliding through. And there we go. And like I said, it is cool looking. I mean, man, I cannot say enough about this figure so far. I like where it's going. I like the design and everything. I'm not going to extend his feet again, but you saw them. It was they were pretty cool. A little bit off for a creature that pretty much glides underwater, but hey, not all that bad. So, I think I did enough gushing. Now, in addition to what you see so far, you also have the instructions. Now, certain things are in Japanese, but as you can tell, there's some good illustrations. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a look at it. So give me a moment. I gotta get my reading glasses so I can see this, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks, I am back. I can see now. Oh, very much better. Okay, so I got the instructions close by, and that way I won't have to be stopping. Alright, so what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip. Let's see here, reading this correctly. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta turn this over like so, and one of the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the weapons here. So we're gonna do it like that, and there we go. So before we continue on, I want to show off these particular weapons, and they got some really good molded detail on there. As you can tell, because it's in black, there's not a lot of color on them. So if the light hits it just right, you see that molded detail on there. You've got two of these. Yay! So I'm going to put that off to the side there. Alrighty. Now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and turn this upright. And we are going to go ahead and turn this back section 100, or I should say, let's turn it 90 degrees. Okay, so that's what I just did. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and split this down the middle like so. And now we're going to go ahead and pull the legs down, and as you can tell, they're on this rocker hinge right here. Let's see if I can try and focus. There we go, there's that rocker hinge. So we're going to go ahead and pull that up and put this like so. Boom. Okay, so for those that didn't see it the first time, it's on this rocker hinge right there. We're going to pull this out. So, oh, there we go. We got to pull it out from here on the rocker hinge, and this little section right here, try and focus. There we go. This section right here goes into a type of slot. There we go. Where are you at? There we go. Right over here. So just make sure that is in there, and boom. Now the next thing we are going to do, these tails have to be flipped in. So we're going, or I should say flipped up. So we're going to do that now. And I notice there's a tab right here, but there's no slot to put those in. So I guess you just place it like on either side. Okay. And now that we got that done, we now have to go ahead and pull Kraken's face apart. Now, these are going to wind up forming the arms, and for that, they're connected to a tab, so you just pop those open or slide those open. So for those that didn't see it the first time, because I was out of camera range, there's a little slot and a tab right there, so you just slide those out like so, open, slide that out, open, boom, there we go. Okay, now that is there, hang on a sec. I think these feet are, sorry, I'm out of camera range. So I think these feet are supposed to go like so here. Yeah, I think so. So now that portion is done, sorry about that little off ways there. I'm going to go ahead and swing the arms down like so and like so. Now there is one other thing. We're going to turn the hands or the arms like so, and as a matter of fact, the hands are right inside this section. So, ooh, this is going to be tough since I do not have nails. So, hang on. Give me a moment, folks. I need to go ahead and find something to, pull that section out. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so now what we're going to do, using my trusty pencil here, I'm gonna try and pull those out like so. Pop. I'm going to try that again for those that didn't see it the first time. Now, because this is not my toy, I dare not use an X-Acto on this, but this is just a regular mechanical pencil, and it's not going to scrape or harm the, move this out of the way, the figure itself. There. Now that we've gotten that portion done, what we need to do next is we need to go ahead and put this portion up front. Now, as you can tell, there's a peg right there, there's a hole right there, and we just flip that down like so, and focus. And now you're going to pull using this tab here. Well, maybe hang on a sec. Oh, silly me. Forgot to go ahead, and for those that didn't see it, you just pull this down to get the head up. Put that right there, and now there we go. It is, they say it's going to get around 90 something. I got the air conditioner on big time, but with the lights and everything, it's starting to get just a little warm. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and twist this waist, and we need to put these feet down like so. And like so. And we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a camera adjustment before we continue any further. Okay, I am back. Camera's been adjusted, and there he is in robot mode. And I have to say, he's not bad looking. Let's see here. Now, of course, you still need to go ahead and put his weapons on. Now, of course, you can always, put his. You can always put these weapons on there. And I may go ahead and stop and do some quick robot photography. And of course he's got other weapons on hand, such as this blaster here, which should be able to fit. Of course, he also has, and I'm going to go ahead and put these like that. Like that, and then of course he's got his melee weapon. Hang on, folks, I'm going to take him out of camera while I adjust this. Not bad looking, if I do say so myself. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and put him back into his manta ray mode or stingray mode, and we're going to go ahead and basically do him in lake mode. So just give me a moment while I take care of that. So one of the first things, we're going to go ahead and put him in, like I said, in his manta ray. So stand by. Alright, I'm back, and I'm going to try not to throw too much of a shadow because I got the light bulb behind me. I only have that one light source. So what we're going to do is we're going to transform Kraken into a lake or a calf, basically. He's going to be something that basically will have a foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and basically take off, we're going to take off the weapons here. So let's get that off of there. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move this tail over here. up, like so. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and open up these side pieces that make up his face, like so. Pop, and so there we go. So for those that didn't see it the first time, slide plastic, stay in focus. Hold on, I'm going to adjust the camera. There we go. So you're going to slide that like so and out. So once that's there, I'm going to go ahead and, like we did before when we were transforming him into robot mode, we're going to take this piece and tab it into that slot there. And like so. Alright. Now, go ahead and, for those that didn't notice, there is a tab right here. It's going to peg right into that slot right there. Good gravy. And I'm going to try and do that. Well, normally, what is going on here? Shoot, hang on folks. Alright, sorry, I had to go over the instructions again. They keep on slipping off because they have them in this clear, well not just clear, but this really slippery type of material, so it doesn't really stay on me for too long. There we go. Now, so that goes that away. And it says to fold up the arms like so. And yes, I want to say yes. So that goes like so, I believe. Okay, so I think that is how it's supposed to go. There we go. So far, so good. And okay. Come on. I'm sorry folks, I'm just trying to go ahead and get everything on here. So, let's see. Let's make a mention. Ah, there we go. Okay, so something I had mentioned to you earlier. There's tab. It's supposed to go into, there we go, that slot right there. So once you get that pegged on there, there we go. That's how it's supposed to stay in there. And let's do that to the other side. There we go. Okay, now that we got that done, alrighty, we are now, okay, alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold the wings in like so. Now, one thing you're going to notice, I'm noticing it now, there's a tab here on the shoulder that goes into the slot right here. So you're going to go ahead and just try and get that on there. at least that's where it's supposed to nest, as a matter of fact. That's my new word of the day, nest. This thing did not snap in there properly. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to go ahead and do this with the glasses. Give me a moment. Alright, there we go. Okay, so. And there's that tab I was telling you about. So now that you're able to see it, I'm going to try and snap that back in there. Come on. There we go. Now let's go ahead and try and... Oh, much better. Okay. There we go. That's better. Jesus. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. It was fighting with me, trying to get that back in there. Now what we need to do is get that combiner post for his leg to go up. So for that, we need to go ahead and pull that up. Hold on a sec. There we go, like so. All right. And of course, now of course, there's supposed to be, according to the instructions here, and I'm going to show these to you here. So once this is transformed and the combiner peg is open, you basically have to go ahead and rotate it, rotate it, 180 or 90 degrees at the very least. Oh, okay. Well, you have to rotate it around so this flat part shows, but I've already got that done, so that doesn't really matter all that much. However, there is a portion in which I will need one of the other combiners for their foot part in order to combine with this here, and in which case it's supposed to go down like so, and this would make the back spur. But since I don't have the foot on hand, I will go ahead and revisit this once we have the combine mode. So for the time being, though, we're going to go ahead and continue on. Now, as we continue on, it does make a mention about his weapons. So we're going to move him out of the way. I'm going to take these three weapons, this one and these two, and we are going to go ahead and combine them. So that is going to go into this peg right here, and this one's going to go into his peg right here. And there we go. Alright, So now, oh goodness. So now, in the combined mode, oops, we're going to take this weapon here and this figure, and we're going to use this port right here in the center. I'm going to put it in that post right there. Like so. And there we go. Alright. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, starting from his Sting Manta Ray mode, is we're going to go ahead and let's focus on that. Come on, focus. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and basically go ahead and transform him into his arm mode. So give me a moment and we'll get started. Alright, so now we are back. We got him back into his Manta Ray mode, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work on the arm. So I went ahead and not added on the weapons. However, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and take the legs open like so. And we're going to go ahead and using this hanger, and put the legs back in as if you were transforming him back into robot mode, like so. So there we go. Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead and take these portions. We're going to flip those back in. Of course, we got to make sure that the feet are facing out like before, which they are still, so that is a good thing. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to untab, we're going to go ahead and untab the arms like we did before. It's going to be just like we're transforming him into robot mode. We're going to take this, we're going to go ahead and make sure that this shield is pulled out as well, and there you go. Alright. Okay. Whew. Like I said, it's getting a little warm in here. So now we're going to go ahead and snap these legs together like so. There we go. Okay, so now that the legs are snapped together like they should have originally, we are going to go ahead and basically do like we did when we were originally putting him in his leg mode. I'm going to go ahead, fold him up. I'm going to put him down, fold his arms at 90 degrees, going to see if we can see. Okay, I know it's showing in the camera that slot. There's that tab again, so we're going to go ahead and make sure that is snapped in there. We're going to do the same thing again like we did before. So go down, turn, fold at 90, and there we go. Alright, and of course we gotta fold the wings. Make sure that goes tabbed in, and that gets tabbed in there. Boom, right there. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, once you transform something a couple of times, it's not all that bad. Now, one thing we're going to need to do at this point is we need to go ahead and turn the waist at 90 degrees to the right, like so. Alright, and whoop. No harm done. Just a little bit too close to the edge. Alright, yeah, because my camera workspace is, or my stage space is not as big as it was. I had it differently, and of course I got the monitor in front, so I may need to readjust. But moving on. Alright, so now now that that is done, all we have to do is take that combiner port from before, pull that out like so, and at that point connect the hand, which is right here, and there's that port. Or I should say that post, and this port is right here. I'll put that in. Come on. Alright. And there we go. Oh, hang on, something's not right. Okay. Okay. So, yep. Alright, now I got it. Okay. So, these two knee pads are supposed to go, that makes up the elbow. This makes up the forearm. This hand's gotta turn this way. And there we go. That is his arm. Man. Alright. Not too bad looking. I like it. Now, I have heard some complaints, especially when it's combined and it's trying to hold one of the weapons, that the weight doesn't. But so far, you know, as you can tell, it's still locked in there. So I guess once it has some weight, we'll find out for sure. So, wow, yeah, that is pretty awesome. I mean, I like it. That, I don't know, I mean, maybe because it's like I haven't really gotten one of these, so it's awesome. So give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead, put them back in robot mode, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this particular figure. Okay, folks, I am back, and I have to say I like this figure. It is it is a phenomenal figure. You know, I can't say I have any complaints or nitpicks about it so far. It is kind of difficult to transform, and it's mostly because it's the first time I've actually had this in my possession. Again, I want to go ahead and throw a shout out to Snoop from Cybertron's Elite for putting these in my possession on loan. So again, dude, I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to review these, to review this set. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's got some good articulation, some great posability factors, and fun play. Scale of 1 to 10, I have to give it about maybe a 9. Let's see here. Was there any gripes with that, other than my lack of experience for being able to transform that? I'd say that's about it. But nonetheless, it's a good figure. I'm looking forward to reviewing the others as I go along. That's my personal opinion and review of this figure. Have you picked up this set yourself? And if so, what is your opinion on it? Do you have any regrets? Do you like this figure? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe. Also available down below. Oh man, I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I know I'm always saying, if you want to be able to help support this channel, I'm really having fun with this. This is a good figure. I have no complaints whatsoever so far, so I am looking forward to seeing the rest of this team. But again, like, share, subscribe on this channel. If you want to help contribute, I've got information to a PO box if you wish to go ahead and contribute figures, or if you wish to help me out, fund this channel. I do have a Patreon that you can be able to use. And any little bit helps, because all this is coming out of my pocket. So I want to be able to help continue to provide more fun materials. So I got nothing else to say on this. This is the Generation Selects Seacons Kraken. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.